950-D, Buffalo Grove, Illinois.
This is CTV, the Comedy Network.
In days of yore, in Western lore, a man returned from Civil War. His heart beat pure beneath his vest. His name was best of the West. But not alone did he come home. His newfound bride was at his side, and with his boy who did protest, they all came west to live with me.
Yippee-ki-yi-yo, yippee-ki-yi-yay, give three mighty cheers. Yippee-ki-yi-yo, yippee-ki-yi-yay, for the Western pioneers.
And off they rode, this family, and man and wife. His boy makes three, it's through their deeds this land progressed. Hooray for best of the West.
Come to my attention that the ordinance passed at the last town meeting has been flagrantly ignored. So from now on, there'll be a $5 fine imposed on anyone caught swimming in the horse troughs.
How much for diving?
Frog, let me break this to you as delicately as I can. They don't want you in the horse troughs at all. The horses are getting sick.
So much for old business. Now, I have a very exciting announcement to make. As you know, the surveyors for the Continental Railroad have been doing land studies around Copper Creek. Well, just today I found out they've recommended our town as a major stopover on the Western Line.
Is that good or bad?
They're so provincial. Don't you understand what this means? If we're chosen as a stopover, Copper Creek will be the beneficiary of a burgeoning economic influx. We'll be rich.
Hold on. We're not rich yet. The railroad's considering one other town, and they've asked us both to send representatives to their headquarters in Chicago. So what we need is a persuasive, effective speaker that'll convince the railroad to pick Copper Creek.
What about Sand and Sam?
Oh, please.
My husband is a modest man, and this may embarrass him, but I think he's the perfect choice. He's friendly, warm, loyal, faithful.
Can he fetch?
I'll fetch us that railroad, Tillman.
Talk about your witty retort.
Well, I guess Sam's not a bad choice. Anyone else?
Your Honor, may I make a suggestion? Look, these railroad officials are hard-nosed businessmen who have clawed their way to the top through double-dealing, crooked schemes, deceit, and law-bending chicanery. Send me, I'll be like family.
Now, wait a minute. Is this the kind of a man you want representing Copper Creek? Send me. I'll do whatever I can to get us that railroad.
He'll do whatever he can. I'll do whatever I have to.
Well, it seems like we got a little problem here because neither one of you is really exactly right for the job.
Why don't we both go to Chicago?
That might work. I'll be there to see that you don't do anything to disgrace the town.
And I'll be there to see that you don't screw up.
Sounds like a winning combination. All in favor?
Aye!
Motion carries. Meeting's over. Sure hope you boys will be able to put aside your past differences and work together to get us that railroad.
We will. Tillman, I'll meet you tomorrow morning at the stage depot at 9:30 sharp.
Why don't we meet there at 9:45?
Well, I don't want to miss the stage.
It doesn't leave until 10.
Well, I like to be early.
I hate being early. It's stupid to sit around a depot.
Well, it's more stupid to miss the stage.
Gentlemen, please. Now, this is no way to behave. One of you is going to have to give in.
Oh, all right. I'll be Mr. Nice Guy again. I'll see you at the depot at 9:30.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I may be 15, 20 minutes late.
You can come and help me close this, Sam. I don't know how this happened. I didn't think I packed all that much.
Well, let's see if there's something I can take out here. Well, I don't need this. Do I need this?
Well, Sam, you're going to be gone for 2 whole weeks. When you're alone in your hotel room, I thought you could look at this and think of me. What a great time you'll be missing.
Well, we do still have tonight.
Oh, you're right. You better hurry.
Hope we're not interrupting.
Oh, no, I was just packing.
We just came by to give you this little going-away present. It's from the whole town.
You better like it. It cost us a heap.
Holy sweet colonial.
Oh,
Look at this.
my, won't you look splendid?
Don't forget the hat.
Oh, yeah.
Cat.
It's great, Dad. Mr. Muldoon, the mortician, has one just like it.
Not anymore.
Daniel, that's what anyone who's anyone wears in the big cities these days.
Well, I'm sure that's true, and it's really very nice, but why should I put on a show for these railroad people? Why can't I just go as myself?
Now, we don't want to put pressure on you, Sam, but you hold the future of Copper Creek in the palm of your hand.
You don't want us to wind up like Willow Springs, do you?
You mean the ghost town?
Yeah, they got bypassed by the stage line. Now there's nothing left there but abandoned homes and decaying storefronts and the wind whistling through the streets, making doors and shutters bang uselessly against their frames. The only inhabitant, a lone coyote, and wheeling lazily in the sky, buzzards.
I can't do buzzards. I do great pigs, though, don't I?
And overhead, wheeling lazily in the sky, pigs.
I think he gets the picture.
Oh, wasn't that nice? Well, now I've got all this to take. I better see what else I can take out of the suitcase. What's this?
I wanted you to miss me too, Dad.
Daniel.
Besides, I've been trying to get rid of him for weeks.
So in conclusion, I would like to say thank you for considering our town.
Thank you for your presentation, Mr. Willoughby. And now, may we hear from Copper Creek's representative?
You mind if I go first?
By all means.
What's wrong with going first?
Nothing. It's like in the circus. You don't start with the main attraction. First, you send in the clowns.
Mr. Chairman, gentlemen, my name is Sam Best, and I'll try to be brief. I think Copper Creek would be a darn nice site for your railroad stopover. See, we have all the water and wood for a steam engine, which is important. I don't have to tell you. And I'd also like to say that the people of Copper Creek are good, decent, hard-working folk. And if you bring the railroad through our town, we'll be real happy. And you will be, too. Thank you.
Do you have anything further to say to the board, Mr. Tillman?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I do. Thank you. Gentlemen, let me be blunt. There are some towns you just know are destined to grow into the great commercial centers of tomorrow. I believe Copper Creek to be one of those towns. My competitor here has made a fine speech extolling the virtues of his town, but come on, gentlemen. It's nothing but a little mud hole in the middle of nowhere. It even has a nothing name. Denver. Say it a few times. Denver, Denver, Denver. Silly, isn't it? Thank you.
Mr. Tillman, the name of the town doesn't matter. What we're interested in is the kind of town it is. I'm a man of deep religious convictions, and I never let my railroad stop at any sinful, lawless hellhole boasting of a saloon with gambling, liquor, and easy women. No, I'm looking for a God-fearing town, a town that is guided by the words of the gospel.
Denver is planning on building a church. He was talking. But since, Mr. Chairman, he so rudely interrupted you, let me say that Copper Creek has never had a saloon. I would not permit it. And as far as building a church, we've had one for years. I'm a very religious man myself. Every day I get down on my knees and give thanks that I don't live in Denver.
Well, thank you, Mr. Tillman. We have both presentations, and now, if you'll give us a moment to deliberate.
Why didn't you just tell him we had a cathedral while you were at it?
If he said Denver had a church, I would have.
Gentlemen, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Both your presentations have been very impressive. But we have decided to build our new rail line through Copper Creek. Congratulations, gentlemen. And you can expect final word after your town is checked out by our field inspector.
Tonight,
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
from 10 to 1, you owe me money! You owe me money! Your life will change forever.
And who does this remind us of?
Well, maybe not, but examine the lineup. Saturday Night Live kicks off at 10. Night After Night rocks at 11. Short Attention Span Theater at midnight, and FCTV starts at 1. Maybe this could change your life. Tonight, 10 to 1 on CTV, the Comedy Network.
A little cheddar makes a plain potato, scrumptious. But without the cheddar cheese...
no thanks.
So add a little cheddar cheese.
Oh, thank you.
And add a lot of taste. Cheese makes all the difference.
Has this ever happened to you? What a mess. This shirt and blouse have had it. Or have they? Now there's a simple way to deal with the most difficult stains. DD7, a super concentrated formula that removes stains but won't harm fabrics. Now where's the ink? Delicate silk? Incredibly clean. Tar, iodine, blood, rust. DD7 gets rid of them all. Dull gray window shears restored to a like-new whiteness thanks to a soak in DD7. A whiz on carpets and upholstery. We've stained these hands with ink, iodine, and car grease. DD7 and a little water removes the stain instantly, even under the fingernails. Imagine this as your washing machine. Dye from a red sock, ink, and iodine. A little DD7 in the final rinse, and goodbye to unwanted stains. Order DD7 today for just $14.95, or we'll double your order for only $5 more. That's 2 tubes for only $19.95. If DD7 doesn't work this quickly and easily for you, simply return the unused portion for a refund. Have your credit card ready and order now.
Use your credit card and call toll-free 1-800-441-3939. That's 1-800-441-3939. Or send $14.95 for 1 tube, or save $10 by sending $19.95 for 2 tubes to DD7, P.O. Box 8999-S, Buffalo Grove, Illinois. That's DD7, P.O. Box 8999-S, Buffalo Grove, Illinois.
Feeling low and racked with shame? Let your pal Phyllis take the blame.
What the hell?
Catch Phyllis weekdays at 3:30 on CTV.
Just look at all these joyful faces, will you? Hundreds of happy, grateful people, and one sulky wulky.
Can't help it, Tillman. That inspector gets here, we're going to lose the railroad.
What are you going to do when the inspector comes?
Yes, those folks aren't stupid, Mr. Tillman.
Oh, no? They chose us, didn't they?
Because you lied to them. You told them we had a church. Where's the church?
Where's the church? Where's the church? I've had to listen to this since we left Chicago. On the stage, he was voted most likely to be pushed under the horses. Sam, don't worry about the church. We have time to think of something.
Sam, the railroad inspector just got off the stage.
Mr. Tillman, time's up.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. The stage wasn't due here for 3 days.
We ran into Indians.
Oh, no, and they chased you?
No, they showed us a terrific shortcut.
What now, Tillman? More lies?
What else?
No, I'm not being a party to this. Your last lie's about to cost us the railroad.
I'm not letting this thing slip through my fingers without a fight. Listen, everybody, listen. We're in trouble. But we can come through if we all work together. Now, all I want you to do is to help turn this saloon into a church. In less than 2 minutes.
What are you talking about?
There is no time to explain. You have to trust me.
We don't trust you, and even if we did, it'd be next to impossible to turn this place into a church in 2 minutes.
We have to, or we lose the railroad.
Lose the railroad? Sam, what are we going to do?
Well, I guess we better build a church. A couple of you boys help Harley there with the bar. Hide that liquor somewhere.
Right. We'll need a choir. Go upstairs, get the bed sheets, put them on the girls. Turn this into a pulpit, and Mayor, bring that saloon sign in. Look out one dial here. Okay. Good. Clear this out. Good.
No, wait a minute. I got an idea.
Let us pray. A stranger in our midst.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. The man at the stage depot said that this was a saloon.
And so it was long ago in the evil times. Come, stranger, sit ye down, that ye may be seated. And now, having concluded our opening benediction, let us proceed to the next stuff.
How about a hymn?
Good. Why don't we sing that wonderful old hymn?
Rock of Ages.
That's the one. Choir.
Rock of ages, cleft for me. Rock of ages, cleft for me.
Everybody. Rock of ages, cleft for me. 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 That was that old hymn, Rock of Ages. And now, I'd like to take a moment to welcome our wayfaring stranger into our congregation. Rise, stranger. I hope that our humble little parish lives up to your expectations?
It certainly does. I admit that when I first arrived, I had some doubts, but I can see that this is a fine church and a fine group of worshipers.
Oh, the stable keeper's daughter and the groom, bum, bum, bum. Oh, the stable keeper's daughter, bum, bum. I'll never touch another drink.
Another sinner stay in the house!
About? The inspector said we got the railroad.
Yeah, I know. It's just the way we did it. We lied to the chairman. We lied to the inspector. We made everything into a church, a choir, a hymn. Tillman as a reverend.
But, Sam, it worked.
Yeah. You know, the cross was my idea.
Dad, I still understand what difference the railroad's going to make to this town.
Well, son, when that train gets here, it'll bring thousands of new people. Factories, machinery, stores, streets, operas, museums, stockyards, jobs.
Boy, must be one hell of a big train.
I'll get it. Well, the inspector. Hello?
I'm sorry to bother you. I'm on my way out of town, but I felt I had to stop by.
Oh, well, certainly. Come on in. Would you have some tea?
No, thank you. Something's been bothering me since I attended your church service.
Bothering you?
Mr. Best, the sad truth is, we have no intention of giving your town the railroad.
What are you talking about? You said we were getting the railroad.
Well, I shouldn't even be telling you this, but I've been haunted by the honest faces of you and your parishioners. You see, the chairman knows that when word gets out that Denver won't be getting the railroad, that the cost of land there will plummet. Then he'll go in and buy up half the town for next to nothing. Then he'll put the railroad through there and make millions. Your town never had a chance. Oh, boy, unburdening your soul really is terrific. I feel great. Bless you. Bless you. I've got to tell you.
Why?
It was my job. I'm responsible.
But, Sam, they're going to find out soon enough.
Yeah, we're standing out in an empty field yelling welcome and waving their handkerchiefs at a buffalo.
Sam.
No, Elvira, it's time somebody stood up and told the truth around here. Sure, they're going to be disappointed, sure, but they've been through worse things. It's only one little railroad. How much could it mean to them? There's something I have to tell you. It's about the railroad.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Attention, Earthlings. It's universal acclaim for Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yay! The most original comedic concept to hit the medium since SCTV, raves the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Excuse me.
Has made talking during films an art form, says the Sioux City Journal.
Shut up.
And TV Guide hails cheers to the hilarious Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Remember, it's all in the name of science.
The experiment continues Fridays at 10 a.m. only on CTV, the Comedy Network.
When this was Grandfather's desk, every week I'd help Grandma polish it with Pledge. I'd spray, she'd wipe, and together we'd bring out its beautiful shine. Now that the desk is mine, I use touchable Pledge, so even smears just disappear.
Pledge, still shining after over 30 years, with no buildup. And with touchable Pledge, smears just disappear.
Grandma's gonna love it.
Also try new anti-static Pledge dusters, the quick way to grab and hold more dust.
Look out, the Little Rascals are back. They've been everybody's favorite for over 50 years. And now these mischief makers can be yours on home video through this special television offer. With 2 complete episodes on each cassette, the first video in your collection is yours for only $4.95. About every 4 to 6 weeks, receive another cassette to add to your collection. Buy only the videos you want, cancel at any time. Start off your library with a bang. Horse around with the gang and honky donkey. Also in this first video, see Spanky and Alfalfa clean up their acts and sprucing up. Each video contains 2 great titles, and remember, your first cassette is only $4.95. Call now to get a running start on the fun. Here's how to order.
Start your Little Rascals video collection with the double episode cassette featuring Hunky Dunky and Sprucing Up for only $4.95 plus shipping. Credit card orders call 1-800-726-6000. Sorry, no CODs. That's 1-800-726-6000. Order now.
And now, a very quick CTV quiz. What's frequently funny-looking, occasionally loud, and full of ridiculous observations and/or questions?
What are you laughing at?
You'll find the answer to these questions and more on Stand Up, Stand Up.
Funny!
An entire half hour of only the funniest stand-up comedy clips from legendary greats, young up-and-comers, big-time superstars. Stand Up, Stand Up. Tonight at 9 on CTV.
Why watch 23 movies, 60 hours of television, and go to 97 comedy clubs? When you can get all the comedy you need in just 1 hour on short attention span theater.
It's Star of the Hour.
It's Video Store.
These hands with